Hey everyone, this time we're going to be looking at Hardcore Gaming 101 presents NES Cult Classics. First thing that I want to say is the book looks really nice. It's a really great glossy cover. Hardcore Gaming does a really good job with these. They've released a bunch of these. I did their horror game one earlier, and I'm really looking forward to this. So one thing that I'm really glad that they do is, in their introduction, they kind of give you a definition of what they consider to be a cult classic, which is a really good thing, especially since, there are so many games on the NES, it's kind of hard to pick something to be like a cult classic. Also, the term means different things for different people. So having this definition here is really nice, and it explains a lot of the games that are on this list as well. So the reviews are really nice. They give both pages to the games, which looks really cool. They give plenty of screenshots. They give you the different covers, both what they would look like in Europe, and also they will compare those to Japanese and North American titles. I picked Mr. Gimmick here to show you because this is a European exclusive, and it's really cool that they called this one out, and it's one of those games that I wish we would have gotten here in the US, but unfortunately it just didn't make it over. When you put together a list like this, you end up with a lot of the weird games on a system. And the first one I wanted to call out is Xexus. I'm assuming I pronounced that name right. I honestly have no idea. But you can see here with the Xexus review, they show the North American cover, which is just kind of a generic star pattern thing, really. And then they show the European one, which is a lot better, but it's probably too Japanese for the time, and most American titles probably wouldn't have liked it very much. The next game I wanted to call out is Metal Storm. Now this one definitely meets all the criteria for a cult classic. It is an absolutely phenomenal game, and it's one of those weird ones that I never heard anyone talk about growing up. It wasn't until probably the late 2000s that I found a copy of the game and gave it a try, and it's just a really amazing game with a lot of cool mechanics in it, especially the way you can just swap gravity around and the way you need to do that in order to really get through some of the different levels and solve a few of the kind of puzzle elements in the game. So another game I wanted to call out, and this is the last one that I'll actually talk about, is Chrysalis. This is a really cool game. I actually did know about this prior to the year 2000, and it's just one of those crazy games that I wish I knew about when I was younger and was still playing the NES. I kind of took a break when PlayStation came out. But this is a really fantastic game, and it shows the huge difference between the North American and also the Japanese cover, and it's just so cool to see this thing. It's really, really awesome. One cool thing that they do is they call out a lot of other games that weren't really mentioned in the book as well. Now, personally, I don't like all of the ones that they have in the book, but that's not really that important. And I really like that they took their time to call out a few of these others and gave them just a little bit of a snippet on what the game is about and kind of some other things that go into it. And they do give you a kind of a small screenshot for each game. So overall, this is a really awesome book. And I just love that they did this and they put together a really nice list of games that can be considered cult classics. Now, my list is going to be different from theirs, and I'm sure yours will be different from mine. But it's just one of those fun things where you find new games now and you at least have a chance to try them out. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you all enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next time.